Hey everybody, it is your girl here, Genuinely Divine, coming at you today with a video all about reacting and responding to your comments. Please excuse me, you guys, my voice is gone. It's been gone for quite some time. I have a sinus infection. I don't know what the case may be. I don't know what the problem is, but my voice has been messing up for quite some time right now, but hopefully you guys will be able to understand me in this video. Also, those of you who are subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support of this channel. Those of you who are new to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you love astrology, love, and life, because that's what my channel is all about, okay? Without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. First of all, you guys, I want to let you guys know that I do respond. I do read all of your comments. I actually have a banner that come over my phone for every comment that comes through. Sometimes I can't really answer your comments. Sometimes it's gonna take a lot more to respond to the comment, or I just feel like, okay, maybe they don't really understand astrology. So don't think that I don't see your comments, because I do. So I decided to do this type of video because I feel like this will be better to answer some comments. So I picked 12 comments. I don't know if I'll be able to do them all because I don't want to make a long video, but I do want to get them done. I may have to do a part 2 or just another video in general. Let me get to the comments, you guys, because I'm trying to find them in my phone. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the first comment. Is coming from Lisa Asongwe. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys to see. And what she said was also, actually she had a comment before this, and it was in reference to the Aquarius Pisces cusp of sensitivity. She was saying that I thought the cusp dates were February 18th through the 23rd. And I do get this comment a lot, especially on the cuspy videos, where people say, well, I thought the cusp dates begin on this day and ends on this day. In all actuality, there's really not a really major start and end date for cuspies. Actually, the only way to know if you were born on a cusp is to actually pull your chart to see if you have a conjunction. Like, let's just say a zodiac sign is only 30 degrees wide. So if you guys are like in a very low, if your sun is in a very low degree, 0 degrees, that means that you are conjuncting, you know. So it's like, for instance, myself, I'm in Aries at 0.16 degrees. I have Pisces as my rising at 26.49 degrees. So in all actuality, my sun really conjuncts my ascendant, which means they take place at the same time. I am a true Aries, Pisces, Aries cusp baby, okay? Also, like Michelle Obama, she was born like early in, I think something like in the early part, but she's not on the cusp dates at all, but she is born on the cusp. Actually, in one of the love compatibilities that I did on Michelle Obama, well, on the Capricorn and Leo cusp video, I actually mentioned that she was born on the Aquarius cusp, and people was like, oh no, she was born on this date, you know, because they're really getting so caught up in the date. Let's not get so caught up in the date. I'm gonna put a birth chart link in the description box below. You guys can find out your time of birth, and you can actually find out if you're really born on a cusp, because the dates are just a formality. So let's move on to the next comment. This one is from Miss Lee. Hi, Miss Lee. Hope you're watching the video. Thank you for commenting. Interesting video. I am a Libra and I love Sagittarius men. The Sagittarius men that I am talking to brought up in some form of our conversation, I guess, about commitment. I was surprised. I guess he has a Venus in Libra. Thank goodness. Miss Lee, I would like to say thank you so much for adding that he must have his Venus in another zodiac sign opposed to his sun being in Sagittarius. because the main trait of a Sagittarius person is the ultimate bachelor or ultimate bachelorette. I really appreciate you understanding astrology to a point of knowing that just because he's a Sagittarius doesn't mean that he will never ever want to commit in a relationship. It just means that Sagittarius alone, and people who have strong dominant Sagittarius qualities in their personality traits, are the type of people who would prefer to just be alone, you know, for the most part. So I do appreciate comments like this, Miss Lee, and you are definitely right. He probably do have his Venus in the sign of Libra, or he probably have a lot of earth or water in his chart. But the overall chart is what makes the person, not just the sun sign. So I do appreciate that, Miss Lee, and I hope you guys do commit at some point in time. So good luck. Next comment. Okay, this one is coming from Abyss Walker. I'm not sure if I'm saying your names right, but I'm gonna put them on the screen, so let me know. And this is on Capricorn Woman 10 Things. It was like, my Capricorn woman saying that I am her dream man jokingly. Was she being seriously joking or giving hints? Okay, first of all, I'm not a psychic, so I really cannot see into the future. I can just really like read the energy that you were born with. But just from common knowledge, I would just say that if a Capricorn woman told you that you were her dream guy, that means that you possess the qualities in which she want in her life and need in her life. Things that she really like and want, you know, wish for in a man, you possess those qualities. But if this Capricorn woman is not making any type of effort to, you know, make the relationship something real, then of course she was joking. Like, I just like, basically you just kind of like have to follow your intuition. Your gut feeling will tell you exactly what the situation is or is not. So yeah, Capricorns are usually pretty straightforward, but that's just a Capricorn trait. Your partner or the woman you're talking about or speaking of, she may not carry that trait of a Capricorn. So you would definitely have to follow your own judgment on that. Moving on to the next comment. Now this one is from Aries Woman 10 Things, and this one is from Misty Blue. Hey Misty. Now she said, we don't like being alone, but we will be alone before we put up with all that extra bull. You know the rest. But I want a real man, a strong-minded man, but he should get his feet done for his health. I don't know what you mean about that, Misty. But a weak man is a turn off, and people need to take their ass on. We got to go. I have an explosive personality. Some can handle my fire, some cannot. I'm not for everybody. We are 4 out of 4, I guess. We are so open-minded and free. We can do anything a man can do. Ignore me and I will beat your period. The last thing you do is ignore me. Okay, Misty, you hit on some really good points when it comes to an Aries woman. I myself am an Aries also, and you're exactly right. Aries women definitely do not put up with a lot of BS. We will leave that trait to our polar opposite sign, Libra. Where Aries is all about self, while Libra is all about others. Yes, Aries, we would love for you to stay and be a part of our relationship, love us and adore us, but we will not conform so that you will stay. Chances are we just won't. If you find an Aries woman that conforms, you can almost guarantee she's not a strong Aries. Maybe that's just her sun sign, but she don't carry any other traits of that zodiac sign, okay? So yeah, Misty, I'm not gonna be a guy's butt because, you know, they just might win. But when it's time for action, Aries woman will definitely be up for the challenge. So I definitely agree with you when it comes to Aries being able to do things on their own. They feel like they can do anything a man can do, which we can. So yeah, Misty, thank you so much for that comment. I really like that comment. I was like, oh, go Misty, go Misty, go Misty. Yeah, okay, the next comment is on the Virgo Woman 10 Things, and this is Letitia Renee. The more I listen, the more it sounds like a Virgo got on your bad side. Quote, If you want to be with a woman that's always up in somebody's business, date a Virgo. Child. Letitia Renee, you're real funny. Okay, first of all, Letitia, don't get your pretty little head all caught up in the zodiac sign or what I said in the 10 things Virgo woman video. First of all, you are more than a Virgo, as I have said so many times in my videos. If you don't carry the traits of Virgo or all of the core traits of the zodiac sign of Virgo, then congratulations. But Virgo, the zodiac sign of Virgo, is the sign of service. Virgos are the servants of the zodiac. In order to be a good servant, you have to get all up in people's business, okay? To be able to service them properly. Now, Virgos are nosy. They get all up in people's business. They're always looking in people's mouths when they're talking. They observe in order to serve. Now, you can take that in a positive way, or you can take it in a negative way. However you decide, it's up to you. But Virgo is the sign of service, and you will not be able to change the traits of a Virgo. Now you, Letitia, may not be nosy, but in order for you to know exactly where you fall in the Virgo chain, you will have to pull your birth chart and look at the degree of Virgo you have in your chart. You may not even resonate highly with Virgo. Maybe you resonate more with your moon sign or your rising or some other sign. Who knows? But in order to really know, you have to study astrology. It's not black or white. It is a rainbow. There are so many layers to astrology. And if you look at it as black and white, it's always going to be wrong. But it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that you're going about finding out the information in the wrong manner. So, in order to really understand and be on my channel, you need to know the big three, which is your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And if you don't know that information, a birth chart is in the description box below. Let's move on to the next comment. Okay, this one is really long, you guys, so I'm not gonna read all of it. Oh, it's just like really long. Okay, I'm going to try this one day at a time. My boyfriend just broke up with me yesterday. This is on the Aries man and Gemini woman. This is Sid So Lovely. Hey Sid, hope you're watching the video. I'm going to try this one day at a time. My boyfriend just broke up with me yesterday and said that I was annoying. I call too much and text too much, where other calls can't come through. Also, he is very busy with everything in his life to where he cannot provide love and affection except for time right now. And I just learned how to deal with him. He says, I want to weather the storm, but I'm falling head over heels for him. And I just want to be with him all day, where we even talked about our future together after dating him in a month. Okay, it's so much to read. And I don't want to like make this video so long, but I'm gonna put the comment on the screen. But Sid, if you're watching this, just by reading your comment, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If a guy tells you that you're annoying, he just might not be that into you. If your significant other finds you annoying, that's not good. That's not a good sign. And then he comes along and tell you that he needs time to himself. He don't have time to really be with you, or you call too much, you text too much. Like, Sid, you have to just really listen to your gut feeling. That if a person don't have time for you, or they don't like you calling, first of all, you shouldn't even have to be calling him that much or texting him that much. Why isn't he calling you or texting you? Don't ever lose yourself in order to gain someone else in your life. Now, for me, I'm not going to do that. A man is gonna call me or text me. I'm not going to do all that calling. I'm not gonna do all that texting. If a man tells you that he needs time to get himself together, that just means that he's like simply trying to break away from you in the most delicate quiet way. Now, I don't know your whole situation, but I will definitely tell you that if a man tell me I'm annoying and that he don't have time for me, then I don't have time for him. So whatever the case may be, I hope you guys work out that situation. But in all actuality, I hope that you choose yourself over this person, because it seems like this person is more about himself than your particular relationship that you have with him. It seems like you're in a relationship by yourself. And now I hope you don't continue to wait for someone that really is just really pushing you onto the back burner. Now, that's just my opinion. I don't know your whole situation, but this is not even talking about the zodiac signs, but just basically saying that when someone treats you, when someone doesn't make time for you, then that means you're not a priority in their life. And that's just fact-based, not astrology-based. Moving on to the next comment. This is on the Libra Scorpio cusp drama and criticism. Whitney Denise. She said, this is my second video I have watched of yours. Clearly, you have been hurt by a Scorpio. You give Scorpios a bad rap. I'm the most kind, loving individual you were ever run into. I do love deeply. That is my flaw. I will overlook all the bad to try to find some good. I was born October 24th. Anyone that has loved me knows that I love with all my heart. There is not a harmful bone in my body unless you take me there. I hope that you can get some healing from whomever hurt you in the past. Give us some credit. We're not all bad. Well, hi, Whitney Denise. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. First of all, I've never dated a Scorpio. I've never dated a Scorpio. I've never been hurt by a Scorpio. Just because my video did not resonate with you, or maybe it hit home a little bit, and maybe you felt some type of way, whatever the case may be. That's not my problem, that's yours. Just because I give you the negative and I also give you the positive traits of a zodiac sign, it doesn't mean that I have an issue with that zodiac sign or that person or anyone, or I'm angry or been hurt. In all actuality, I've never really been hurt by love. I'm an Aries, first of all. I don't even, with a Venus in Aquarius. First of all, I don't really even love deeply enough to genuinely be hurt by love. I just don't, okay? So when people come to me with that, I'm like, okay, you're great. You're right, okay. Just say that out of the way. I don't give Scorpios a bad rap. I give you the information about the zodiac sign. If you do not resonate with that, then that means that maybe you're not a true Scorpio or a true Libra or whatever the case may be, because this is the Libra Scorp zodiac. And in all actuality, I did. You know what? I was married to a Libra Scorp. I almost forgot, because you said you give Scorpio a bad name. Really? Really, I don't. I've never dated a Scorpio, but I have dated a Libra Scorp. And I wasn't hurt by this person. Actually, I think I hurt this person. But anyway, whatever the case may be, if you're a really good, loving, kind person and you don't do anything bad, you don't carry a lot of the Scorpio traits, then that's fine. That's okay. That just means that maybe you carry more of the good qualities of this sign, or maybe you resonate more with your rising sign or your moon, whatever the case may be. But if you're looking at Libra Scorpio cusp video to find out who you are as a person as a whole, then you're looking at it all wrong. Every video that you watch, you're gonna find a flaw, because you don't really know how to look into astrology. Astrology is a study. It is not just a black and white situation, as I have said before. You have to really study to really understand what is going on and what is being said. If you carry, like, let me give you an example. Like, I met this Libra woman and I did her chart for her. And when I look into her chart, she's a Libra sun, but when I look into her chart, she has a stellium in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, which means that Scorpio becomes a dominant sign for her. She is going to resonate highly with Scorpio, more so than she will with Libra traits. But when I would tell her that you need to also look into, like when you look at your zodiac sign or you listen to stuff, you need to listen to Scorpio also. But she was so determined, no, I'm a Libra, because she don't understand and she wasn't able to grasp the concept of astrology. And the concept of astrology is some people don't resonate with their sun sign at all. They resonate more with their moon or their rising. But you have to be able to know the big three. Once again, you got to know the big three in order to really be able to comment on these type videos. Otherwise, you're going to come off as being combative for no apparent reason, and your argument has no grounds because you don't really know what you're arguing about. And what you're saying, it doesn't make sense. So I'm just like really just telling you. So really, if you want to learn more about yourself, pull your birth chart and then you'll be able to argue different things. But if you only know your sun sign, you have no grounds to be combative and say, oh, you're just mad. No, I have no reason to be angry. I would never jeopardize my channel to lash out at someone because they hurt my feelings or made me feel bad. I'm just going to do the best that I know how to do on my channel the way I wish to. So I hope you can learn something from this. So let's move on to the next comment. Okay, this comment is from Virgo Sun. Hi Virgo Sun, hope you're watching this video. Okay, it says, on the video Leo Virgo cusp of exposure, and the comment was, my birthday is August 26th. Would I still be Leo and Virgo cusp? Well, actually, again, you guys, again, Virgo Sun, in order to know if you're born on the cusp or not, you would definitely have to pull your chart. Now, with you being born on the 26th, there's a huge possibility that you are born on the cusp. But in order to really know if you are born on the cusp, you would definitely have to pull your birth chart. And there's a link in the description below, in the description box below. So I hope that helps you out, Virgo Sun. Next comment is from SOG30 Metric. I'm not sure, or SOG30 Metric. And it's on Pisces, the intuitive servant. I get a lot of comments on this video. I really love this video because I highly resonate with Pisces. Although I'm an Aries, I really resonate with my Pisces side. It says, I'm from a time when YouTube wasn't even a mere thought in anyone's mind. So I spent my entire life trying to repeatedly explain and prove to loved ones, friends, and even strangers why I am this way. And this is who I was. I was just to be labeled crazy, weird, out of my mind, you name it. I never researched it, read it, heard it from anyone who I am because I chose at a young age to know thyself. Now the internet is the norm and horoscope hopping bandwagon is everywhere, but I continue to be genuine. And everything you just said, I would like to say thank you and God bless you for coming to my rescue. Whether or not you know it, it's because now, thanks to beautiful souls like you, I will never be called a lonely, crazy weirdo ever again. Thank you for this comment. I love comments like this. I really do. These are the comments that really make my day. Definitely make my day. Let me tell you something. Like when you stand out and you're different, people are gonna always label you as being crazy or being weird just because you don't fit into the norm that society, the normal standards that society has set in place for us. I'm so happy. I felt the same way that you feel right now, friend. When I was growing up, I always felt like I didn't fit in and I always wanted to be like everybody else. I would pray, God, please make me fit in with everybody else. I would just want to be the same as everybody else. I just want to be the same. And I was taller than everybody, you know. I was just like different. My thoughts were different. Everything about me, it was just different. You know, my imagination was broad. It was never narrow. And when I would speak things out, people would always say, oh, you're just crazy. You don't make any sense. What are you talking about? But I'm so glad to say today, those differences is what makes me who I am. Those differences, those things that made me stand out are the things that make me special and make me shine brighter than any of the ones that are around me, because I learned to embrace my differences. I realized that I was put here for a special purpose, not to be like everybody else. When God creates you, when God creates you to stand out, don't ever try to fit in. Don't ever try to fit in. I don't care what people call me. I don't care what people think about me. People still think that I'm a weirdo because I love astrology. But let me tell you something. This doesn't bother me at all. So I hope that you continue to walk in your truth, my friend, and don't let anyone tell you that you're weird or that you're crazy. And when they do tell you that, tell them that, yeah, I may be, but that's what separates me from you. You laugh at me or talk about me because you feel like I'm weird and crazy, but I laugh at you because most of you guys are all the same. You got so many people who are trying to be like the next person. You're trying to be the same, but it is so good to be different, because that is what makes the world what it is today. Someone being different, somebody thinking outside of the box. That is why we have so much technology today. That's why we have so many different inventions, because that weirdo created something to make a huge difference. Okay, so I'm so happy you enjoyed that video, and I wish you the best of luck. Pisces always get labeled as being different, weird, or crazy, but that's okay, because being different makes you special, and I'm talking about in the best way possible. So let's move on to the next comment. Oh, this is another comment that I love. This is on the Gemini Cancer video, and this is Nina Darise. Is it Darise? Nina Darise? I don't know. Or Nina Darise. Okay, she says, I love this. I am a Cancer by 15 minutes. I got about 15 minutes in and just started bawling my eyes out because I feel like someone gets me. Everything is so spot on. Thank you so much. I needed this. I needed this, Nina. Thank you so much. I love it when people watch my videos and they feel like, oh, you know what? I'm so happy that someone gets me. Someone understands me. And because that makes a difference. My videos are all about helping you to understand that we're born with certain types of energies, and then when you realize that you carry certain types of traits, you're able to focus on it, especially if it's a negative trait. You're able to focus on it so that it doesn't work against you but work more for you, you know. And so to see someone saying this is spot on, you know, this made my day, I needed this, it really makes my day. So thank you, Nina, for this comment. These are the ones I really love. I really love them. Thank you so much, and I hope you are watching the video. Now let's move on to the next comment, you guys. Okay, the next comment is from Danielle Walker. Just last month, I don't remember what video this was on, you guys. I'm sorry. Just last month, I met a Sag man. On the day we met, he texted me all day. He was like babe and all. He was very physical when we met in person, leading to great sex. He lives out of state from me. So after the deed, I didn't think he would contact me. He did contact me the next day when he got home. He told me that he liked me and wanted me to save myself for him. He was very pushy about it, so I told him that I would, but what he do is his business. Anyways, we chatted for a week or so and he went ghost on me. Then a month later, he calls me and tells me he misses me. I don't know. I have been waiting for the blunt honesty because his actions don't show me that he likes me and miss me like he say he does. I question if he's emotionally manipulating me. What do you think? Okay, what I think is, if you're having like a long distance relationship with someone, or you guys just meet up and you just kind of like, you know, just get into, okay, you meet someone, you guys just like, you know, you chit chat for a little while, you guys talk or whatever, and you just kind of like hit it off, you know, on the first date or whatever. That's cool. Sagittarius people tend to be very adventurous like that. That's just what they like. I have a Sagittarius midheaven, so I'm that type of person. I can just be real adventurous like that sometimes. Like, I just want to have fun and just enjoy the moment. But then at the same token, I'm not really looking back on that moment very much. But then I'm moving on to the next thing. And this is what fire energy does anyway. It's moving on to the next adventurous thing. So with Sagittarius, like hooking up with you for a little while and then not talking to you for a little while, come back in a month's time later, maybe they're like, okay, I had fun with this person, so let me see what they're up to, because I'll be back in their town or I'll be back there, so let's just hook up with them. I had fun with this person, so let's just do that. Do I think that is anything serious? No, because if it was serious, I just feel like that person would stay in contact with you often. And if you guys have that type of relationship where you just kind of like, whatever you told him, he can do whatever he wants basically, and you do the same, then of course, you know, it's just like Sagittarius people like that. So of course he's not looking for anything serious. Of course it's not, because it is just a fun time for him. And yes, I would say that the Sagittarius man is possibly, you know, emotionally manipulating you. Like, he's just kind of like telling you what he probably think you want to hear or need to hear to stay in place for him. Sagittarius is, you know, really good at trying to get things up all that way, because this is a sign of, you know, just being jovial, a sign of this is a person who is very lucky. So they feel like they're lucky because they're really good with their philosophies. They're really good with, you know, talking to people. They're polar opposite to Gemini, so they're very good at communicating also. So you have to be careful with Sagittarius. But in order to know that a Sagittarius is serious about you, or any zodiac sign, they're gonna keep in contact with you. They're going to, like, their actions are going to align with their words, and that's with any zodiac sign, that's with any person. So keep that in mind. So let's move on. I wish you the best of luck in your relationship, but I do hope that you do not wait for this guy. I do hope that you will I hope you don't wait for this guy, but I do hope that you know, understand your worth and never allow a guy to just walk in and out of your life however he wished to. But if that's what you want, then that's different. But if you want something different, then I hope that you understand your worth and don't allow a person to manipulate you emotionally, physically, or in any type of way. Let's move on to the next comment. This is on the Taurus man versus Aries woman compatibility. Taurus men are bullheaded and slow moving. Aries are free spirits. I find that my Taurus man is bringing me down. And this is from Roxanne Everett. Hi, Roxanne. Yeah, Taurus are extremely slow. They're extremely bullheaded. Yeah, they are. Taurus and Aries are not a good match. Not to me. That's my opinion, and I'm basing it on Taurus and Aries. I'm not looking at every Taurus person chart or every Aries person chart. Just the energy of Taurus and the energy of Aries do not mix well, because you have earth and fire. Anytime you think of earth and fire, this is like a dry, hot situation, a hot, dry desert. And although the desert is beautiful to look at, because they may be two beautiful people together, it is just hot as hell. Who wants to stand there? Who wants to be there? It becomes miserable. So, you know, good to look at, but it's very difficult to be in. So, yeah, they just don't mix well. Aries are all about independence and having fun. This is a young infant energy, just ready to this is a ball of fire, wanting to have fun, just to be free. This is a free spirit. Then you have Taurus, the bull. Lazy, stubborn, just slow, boring. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I dated a Taurus before. I don't like Taurus. No, God no. And I just never would date a Taurus. I mean, they just don't blend with me. they're just too old to me. Like, I feel like Aries is young, infant, and I know Taurus is the second zodiac sign, but Taurus is old. I just feel like Earth energy is always older, so it's just like really mature. And so with Taurus, to me, they're just like so old. Even when they're young, they just seem so old to me. Not like Capricorn. Like Capricorns, you know, it's a little bit different, but Taurus to me, they're just old. So yeah, I agree with you 100%. Roxanne, I agree with you. Taurus men are bullheaded and slow moving. Yep. He and your Taurus man will bring you down. You need to be with air, something that's going to lift you, and you guys can move together. You know how, like, because Earth, yeah, it would definitely bring you down. You're just gonna be a big old pile of ash, you know, sooner or later. So yeah, I would suggest that you move on. But that is not my decision to make, okay? But anyway, you guys, that's really all the comments that I'm gonna do today's video, because I've already like started over and I'm wasting, my camera is gonna run out of time soon. But if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys, just remember that if you would like to have your comment answered on my channel, go ahead and comment on the video that you wish. You never know, your comment just might be in the next reaction video to comments. So go ahead and do that. With that being said, you guys, that's really all I have. Until the next time, I wish you guys so much love, peace, and many wonderful blessings. Bye. I've been going out on my head. I've been waiting for someone to give me help. All I'm asking for is just some space and some time, then I'll be alright.